problem was I was
watch
hearing it
this.
on the pew, but not walking it out in the pavement of my life. And it wasn't a reality for me. So as a little girl, I would sit in church and I would hear in testimony service. You know what I mean when I say testimony service?
Right.
I would hear the people talking about hearing the voice of God and how they responded in obedience and the supernatural thing that happened as a result of them obeying God. And I remember applauding and laughing and smiling and celebrating what God had done in their life, while at the same time internally feeling like, why don't I hear the voice of God? Why doesn't that type of miracle happen in my life? And I've just gotten to the point where I want to go beyond just sitting on the pew and hearing.
That's good.
I want to experience all this great stuff I know to be true of God because the scriptures say it's true. And so the Lord just spoke to me from Deuteronomy chapter 1 one day, where the children of Israel are traveling from Egypt all the way over to the promised land. And Moses is reminding them of what God has spoken to them along the journey. And he says, you remember that when you were out at Mount Sinai, there came a time where God spoke to us and said, you have been at this mountain long enough. It's time to pack your bags, turn and set your journey, and get up out of here. And so that's what the Lord spoke to me. Priscilla, this has been a good mountain that you've been up, but it is time. It's time for you to pack your bags and get moving to the land of promise and abundance and fullness that I have for each and every one that has placed faith in Jesus Christ.
That's good, because a lot of us make a career of just going to church, getting poured into.
Absolutely, and it's a good church. It's good. What you're learning is great, but for it to be here and not travel the 18 inches from your head to your heart and then down to your feet, where you were actually living this thing and expecting to live in the fruit of the Spirit and experience the gifts of the Spirit, and to anticipate God's miracles, expect that you can hear his voice, that your marriage is not beyond his reach, that your parenting can be infiltrated with the power of God, that you can live holy in your singleness because he will empower you to do that. When you're not anticipating that is also available to you, not just everybody else, but you, that you can expect and experience those things in your life. That's where the breakdown is. And it's time for us to go beyond just being hearers of the word, but being doers and experiencing all that we know to be true of our God.